Good morning. It's Saturday, May 3rd right now, about 9:46 a.m. when I've started hitting record to talk about, we got some rain here in Wells, and that's come through the Caribou. A little bit in Alexis Creek. I got some details for you. Some video from yesterday's fire outbreak in Hixon, and a little weather report update for you as well. So let's get on with the show. Let's go.
There it is. This is bad news. My God.
I didn't think it happened.
Get on! Wow.
I'll watch the video later.
They dry up in this. Hit like, share, and subscribe. That would really help a guy. Currently in British Columbia, 37 fires are burning. We got 14 new ones in the last 24 hours that broke out. 9 are being held. 11 are out of control. 17 are under control. That's 140 fires this year. 51 new ones in the last 7 days. Or a grand total of 1,408 hectares burned. 103 fires have been extinguished in the province so far. Now, so this morning we had some of this precip coming up through, not too far from Hansville there. So did we get any precip in Alexis? That's the big question this morning. Well, I'm here to tell you, yeah, a little bit did fall there. So that's good news because some of those shocking images that Martina sent me and some other people there from Alexis that I know, well, it was like, this is a big-time fire going on out there. So I guess there was 3 fires, people there telling me. And the images were quite dramatic. But here's the good news for you. Alexis taking some precip this morning at 5:40 a.m. onto some of those fire areas. Hopefully it got all of it. I think the fire was somewhat over here. But look, here it comes. Little dosage for you. So that's helpful. That should sit that fire down a little bit. Of course, the temperatures right now should help too. It's only 5 in Williams Lake, 7 in Quesnel, 6 up in Prince George. What about Hixon this morning? Did it take any precip? It doesn't look like it, friends, to me yet. No, it looks like Hixon kind of got missed. So we're still hoping for Hixon to get a little bit of precip to help them out because evacuations have been evacuation orders and whatnot, and alerts are up there. The good news for Hixon, though, is that the fire is a little bit on the north side of town. So the most likely scenario, even if this fire gets really angry again in this next couple days, which probably I imagine they're going to hit it hard with the weather down now, like it is, right? But if that fire were to wake up and run, the good chance now that it would bypass the town sort of completely, being on the north sort of edge. Most likely it would take a northeast venture and mostly bypass. So that's good news for the location. If it was a little bit more south of where it is right now, there's a higher chance that it would have put Hixon in danger. And some of the footage is pretty dramatic, friends. And not only do we not have any precip going on up in Peace right now, we have a number of fires that are concerning, including the one on Highway 52, including one in Fort St. John that I don't know have a status update on yet this morning. 14 degrees already this morning in Dawson Creek, 12 out in Moberly. I saw 15 down there in Grand Prairie. So it's pretty warm already at only 9:51 in the morning. It's not good. It's going to be dry air there today. So I am expecting to see a little bit of activity on these fires up there still yet today. You can always join Interior Weather and Wilderness Watchers. It's the group I founded on Facebook. We're coming up on 11 years. I've been forecasting for the people of British Columbia, right? That's why I'm supporting this channel. You're supporting a guy who's put a lot of effort over the years to make sure that information gets out to people in British Columbia. Thanks for the shout out today, by the way. Sheldon Clare, our MLA, gave me a shout out. I totally love the guy. He's totally quirky and fun and an intelligent guy. We have some differences of opinion, but I'm friends with Sheldon. I'm proud when I get a shout out from him in the morning. So thanks, buddy. Shouting you out too. Okay. Interior Weather and Wilderness Watchers. So let's have a look. Jessica, what's her name? Nicole Jessica made this video there, put it out as she drove through northbound towards Prince George there. You can see the flames standing right up. So something torching up there, a big cluster of trees probably going off at once. See the smoke's got that nice orange hue in it. We've talked about that in the channel before. That color has to do with the bending of light and scattering of light, but that's not our concern today. So up to 70 hectares we heard last night. No fresh water on it yet from the weather department. However, these down temperatures will still help. These humid conditions we have today will help, suppress fire activity. You can see they're going up over the bridge there. over Hixon River, more or less, and not too far. So, I mean, if this thing wakes up, there's a possibility it could run over the highway, right? So, but I think we got a number of days of down weather, so it's not. I mean, it's scary, but it's on the right side it's on a good location to not run over the town completely. That's nice. And we have some time with which we know Wildfire Service can get on top of it. So great video, Nicole, Jessica. Thanks for putting it on Interior Weather and Wilderness Watchers. You're awesome. Grace Elizabeth grabbed this last night. So even in the night, it was torching. So it didn't seem to settle down just because the sunlight was off of it. Very close to buildings, very close to, that has to be terrifying. So we know there is some evacuation alerts and orders there. We know this kind of fire behavior is probably not likely today now that we've had a weather change. Now we just need a little bit of rain to hit there to help settle things down a little bit better, and that will suppress further fire activity. That doesn't mean there won't be any fire activity. It's saying we're not in good fire weather in the Caribou today, whereas yesterday we absolutely were. And if you've been following this channel for long enough, you'll know that I give you the heads up all the time on fire weather. I'm like, hey, this is the dates coming up in which fires are going to stand up and do things, and this is the date in which they'll sit down and take a little break. So that's why you come to Joey Only Caribou Weather Dude YouTube channel, because I'm going to give you something you don't get anywhere else. But look at the head of the fire. Wow, there's a lot of flame going on. Here's another one from Nicole, Jessica. So I was really tempted yesterday when it broke out, because I was in Quesnel, to drive up there and get footage. I wish I kind of had, because now I see where it was, and would have been possible to sit somewhere and park and just film for a while. Should have been doing that. Look at those flames are standing up. That's extreme fire behavior. Look how high they're jumping up in this video. They're like a whole tree length higher than the tree. I mean, those trees are torching. The greenery is just ripping. Unbelievable. And that black smoke, that tells you just how hot it is. The blackness of the smoke is often a clue. Wow. So we got 5 properties on order and 5 on alert right now for the north of Neighbor Creek, the Woodpecker Hixon electoral area E. Okay, so you may have to leave immediately if you live in these areas. If you are in the order area, you need to get out now, says Kenna Yonkman. Okay, so here's where the area is, just on that sort of north flank of town there, right? So it's kind of good news. I mean, there's a couple properties in there, and that's bad. There's a couple properties still in the firing range if this fire doesn't get settled down now with this break the weather's offered us. So that is a little concerning. However, you look at where Hixon itself is, and you're like, well, yeah, it could be worse. This fire's at least not going to burn over the town. So the good news today is we got down weather, cooler temperatures, bit of precip in through the province, and that's going to be more or less the pattern, although take a bit of a day off on Monday. I mean, it's still Sunday. You got a lot of dry air out there. So, I mean, it's not like we're not taking a pounding amount of rain. It's down weather. That's what it is. I see Monday, the next sort of storm starts coming off the coast there. Oh, boy, what do we got here? Looks interesting. Interesting. Straight to the Hawaiian Islands there. So a small, weak AR signal still into BC. That would be good. We need the rain. We need something to change here. And we will look at a more complex forecast, I think, next time I come on here in the channel. This is more of a wildfire weather forecast update. But look at, we're into down weather for much of the next week. So this is good. There'll be some lightning, I think, at times in there later on in the week. But we're kind of into down weather for the next little while. Even next Saturday, they're saying 11 degrees. That's good at 7 o'clock at night. So we're not seeing extreme heat in the next little while coming back up into BC. So with any luck, all these scary fire starts will start getting beat down a little bit, and we'll start getting into a wet pattern. That's what I need to do. I want to make a new fire weather forecast. Look, there's a nice storm out there mid-month. A new fire weather forecast where we're going to ask the question, like, does January come to BC this year? And that's the big deal. We need that June rain to just hammer, come early and hammer hard in order to really counteract the conditions as they are in the province already, and knowing how much heat is out there as the climate change scenario is going on. It's been massively hot in the United States now since March in the South U.S., like massively hot. We're in weird new territory. You're going to find out. Hit like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend. Help a guy. Okay, I'm right here. I've been putting my best foot forward for years trying to help you guys stay in the know. Support me a little bit when you can. I appreciate that, man. Okay, thanks. Bye now.